Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are going to make a roof rack for my custom homemade trailer. This roof rack is going to be bolt on, bolt together, no welding involved. So let me show you what we're working with here. We have two 6 feet pieces of 1/8 inch thick steel flat bar. It's already painted black, but don't worry about it. And then for our mounting to the trailer, these are going to be our feet. This is some 4-inch piece of aluminum angle because it was what they had for scrap. We're going to cut 6 pieces out and we're going to stagger our supports. We just have to get these cut our lines down the middle for our bolts. We can either do bolt holes or we can do slots. I'm going to try to do slots. I'm going to see if I can get it clean enough with an angle grinder. And then we're going to use aluminum extrusion between like a Prinsu rack or front runner, pretty much every other roof rack available. So let's get started with marking this up. We've already got this measured out. These feet are going to come out to 3 3/4 inches wide, and that's just because this scrap piece has got that angle on it. I probably would have done 4 just to be simple, but anyway, I think I want to round the edges here, just make it a little smoother. Okay, we have our rounded edges. I'm not going to touch it because it's hot, but smooth, that's all I care about. Now I'm going to mark this up based on my personal trailer, which I know 32 to 46 inches is my trailer fan, so I know that part is not going to be useful for putting a beam across. So I'm going to make my holes for one of those, and I'm going to keep these clamped together so that the holes are in the exact same spot on each side. I don't have to worry about it. Here's an example of basically how it's going to work on the trailer. Our runner pieces that go down the length of it, those are going to be mounted flush with the roof of this angle iron here. And then this angle, I'm going to drill holes right here up by the base. That's going to go into our trailer frame. But this is basically how we'll get it. We'll have about 2 inches of clearance underneath, so that hopefully if you do need to reach in and do anything on the underside of the extrusion, it shouldn't be too difficult. I would like a little more height, but it should be fine. So all I got to do is measure out these things, these holes. They're going to be 1 inch apart because that's what our extrusion is. It mounts 1 inch apart, and I basically do this 6 times. So I'm going to copy and paste it and get all this buttoned up. Okay, so all the top parts of these mounts are made, and basically what I know is this is the end of my trailer, the edge. This is going to go on the flush on the edge, which it's dark, so I'm not going to show you, but hey, Christmas lights. Anyway, so I know I have 1 inch of angle to mount this on, so anywhere from here to here, I'll drill a hole so I can use the screws to mount them. This is basically the final version. This is pretty close to this L part here, but I think it's going to be fine. We're just going to have, you know, a lot of inner leverage, I guess, since all weight will be pulling it this way. I'm not too worried about it. So I got to do this 5 more times, and then we have to clean, sand, grind all these down and paint, and then we do have to cut our slots to paint, and then we obviously paint, and then let's go put it up on the trailer once my extrusion comes in. So I'm gonna get to that. I gotta drill a couple more holes to mount for these, so it'll be like here and here, here and here, something like that, something simple. And yeah, it's coming along pretty easily. It's not difficult. It's just, I guess, time consuming. but it's just a bunch of measuring and drilling, so we'll get through it. All right, all our brackets are made. They look fine. They're all right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit these with a flat disc and clean these edges up because they're a little rough from the saw. So we're gonna clean these up, and then I'm going to have to hit these with like a wire wheel to roughen them up so that paint will adhere better to them. I do have my holes drilled for my angles for my mounting brackets. We have 3 on each side. Now I'm going to mark out my slots. So we'll do a short one here, one into here, somewhere in here, and in the very rear. So we should have quite a large amount of flexibility for what I want to do if I ever need to switch things up. And I can always add more bars if need be, ideally. I don't see myself needing them, but I do have the opportunity and the ability, and I like having that flexibility. So let me get this measured out and marked out, and lots of grinding, I think, is what we're gonna have to come down to. So let's get to it. Slots are cut. We have 6 slots. This is where our fan is, so we don't need anything in this middle area. Now, they are not perfect, but they're pretty close. A laser cutter would have made much better work of it, but I don't have one of those. We're going to be using 1/4-inch bolts, and they fit in and they slide left to right, just like we need. So all I need to do is clean this off and clean my garage, because there is like all this dust. It was so much grinding. It took an hour and 40 minutes of cutting, and 2.5 cut-off wheels. So it's a lot. So if you're doing it, you know, wear your PPE, your ear protection, your mask, all that stuff. So I'm just gonna clean these burrs up right here. Just get them ready, and then probably do the same thing with these. We're just gonna paint them, grind it down a bit, rough it up, and then get it mounted. Aluminum extrusion is finally in. These are 60 inches long, 60 and a half, 1x2, so not thick, but that's what I like. These came out to about, I think it was $30 a piece, $28 a piece from T-Nuts. I'll put a link in the description below. That's where I've gotten it all previously. But yeah, we're just gonna put all the pieces together. Roof rack is assembled. It looks pretty good. I have no idea if the bars are perfectly even, but it doesn't matter because I can slip and slide them all around. This is 60 inches, 5 feet across. So this is a large gap. So I don't, like, I can put my weight on it, but I don't want to right in the middle just because this is only 1/8 inch thick on the sides. Not much weight is going to go on this roof rack, at least not anticipated. So, and that's the video. The roof rack is mounted on my trailer. It works wonderfully. This video took a lot longer to make because I do have ADHD and I don't take my medicine, so I found some other hobbies and I've been busy. One of those was 3D printing, and I 3D printed these awning mounts, quick release awning mounts for my truck / trailer. So I'm gonna build another set, put them on the driver's side so that I can switch the awning left to right very quickly. I also have the same mounts on my truck, so I can move everything and swap everything very easily. Oh no, I want to take my truck to the beach, but my awning is on my trailer and I don't want to do 4 screws and undo it all. I pull my pins and I release. And it's that easy. It's free real estate. It's free real estate. So yeah, that's gonna do it. The trailer is in the garage because we have some more things we're doing to it. But I'd like to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.